Mike Tyson versus David Tua. A lot of people would have loved to see this fight. This fight nearly actually got made. When David Tua knocked out, who was it? John Ruiz in one round. And then he knocked out Darrell Wilson. Around that time, the Duvers, who were David Tua's handlers, were talking about making David Tua against Mike Tyson. I think after the Ruiz fight, they said, we'll take Tyson next. So they were very, very interested in that fight. But for whatever reason, the fight never came off. Now, Tua against that post-prison, post-Holyfield defeat Tyson, I think would have had a very good chance of beating Tyson. But pre-prison, when Tyson was more athletic, when he was quicker on his feet, when he was able to switch angles much better, when he was sharper, I only see the fight going one way, and I see Mike Tyson actually stopping David Tua. Even though Tua had a good chin, Tua, because he was only 5'10", was able to keep his head down and his chin down and duck underneath punches and take shots on the side of the head and on the forehead and half block shots against taller fighters. But against a guy at his own height, like Tyson, I think it would have been more difficult. And Tua did have good hand speed. Not as quick as a prime Tyson, but he had good hand speed, good combination puncher. But he always had very slow feet. He was always a plodder. He didn't have the foot speed and the ability to switch angles, and he wasn't as good with straight shots as Tyson. Didn't have as good a jab as Tyson. His head movement was good. He had better stamina than Tyson, better work rate. Didn't start as quickly normally in fights, even though he knocked out people like John Ruiz and Darrell Wilson early. Tua wasn't always that quick a starter, certainly not like Tyson. But he did have a lot of late knockouts in fights. People like Oleg Maskaev and Hasim Ratman, etc. Even Freza Kendo he was able to take out late. So I see it as a fight where Tyson would probably take Tua out early. I think Tyson would take Tua out probably within the first 4 rounds. That's where most of my money would be. But if the fight went past 5-6 rounds, it would get very interesting. Very, very interesting. And Tua might even be able to take Tyson into deep waters and drown him late in the fight. But I don't know. I still feel Tua's plodding feet would be the issue against a prime Tyson, who was very agile and athletic. And I don't know. I'd still take Tyson either way. I think if Tua was going to win the fight, he'd win the fight by knockout late, because he proved in his career that he can carry his power late into fights much better than Tyson, and he had a better work rate overall. But I just feel Tyson probably still be able to get out of the way and move and do this, that, and the other. And he would either knock Tua out early or maybe take it on points. Me personally, I would take him to knock Tua out within the first 5 rounds. I think Tua's too stationary. Yes, he's got a good chin, but he might even get stopped on his feet against Tyson. I think Tyson would catch him, he'd switch up the angles and take advantage of those plodding feet. So that's just my opinion. Drop your comments below if you think Tua would win or if you think Tyson would win in a different manner. Then let me know in the comment section below. But for this fantasy matchup, I got Mike Tyson stopping David Tua inside 5 rounds. Maybe on his feet. So drop your comments below. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.